we're going to be playing Wheel of the Web. Kyle found some products. I still had some left over. And we are going to spin this wheel, and we're going to look at these products and talk about them because they're pretty bad. We're going to start with you. I want you to just read. We'll go back and forth. Read the first product we have there, Kyle.
Sure.
On the wheel.
We have on the top of the list, we have VAT of Lube.
A recurring product that until it gets picked, I will not be removing from
It's just so
the
great.
wheel.
It adorns, it really crowns the list. It's nice.
Yes. Next up, Pop It Pal. This was on the list the last time we did this too. Do you have any thoughts on just the titles of some of these, Kyle? What do you think's going on with Pop It Pal?
I think I might know what it is. I think there's a pretty... I don't think it's a fetish. It might be a fetish, but...
I think it might be a fetish, dude.
Yeah. There is a community, a pretty active community on the internet that I've stumbled upon of people that love watching videos of people popping pimples and other things.
What is that phobia of like pores and openings?
Tryptophobia?
No, that tryptophobia?
It's
something like that.
I have no idea.
I think I might have that a little bit.
For Pop It Pal, though, I think it must be a way to scratch that itch, is my guess. I don't know, though.
Sure. Yeah. Well, it's neither here nor there. I will not confirm or deny. The next item, grandma decal.
Yep.
We have talked about this, but not really in depth. So this is another one
We've talked about grandma decal, but not in detail.
Yes, exactly. So this is another one I'm very excited to potentially land on.
Yeah, we've got following grandma decal, we have the illustrious toilet light.
Which I think we know exactly what that is. It's pretty self-explanatory. But right after that, Kyle has put on his list Toilet Meadow, which is much more confusing.
I was telling my wife about this one earlier, and she said, "No, thank you." And I was like, "I want it."
That's a great reaction for something to talk about on this podcast. When someone says, "No, thanks," it's a winner.
Following Toilet Meadow, we have mysterious BJJ, which I've intentionally left as just an acronym because I think once you know what that stands for, that's pretty much the entire thing.
That's it. There's nothing else to talk about.
It has to be a mystery until we click on it and open it. That's
I
it.
probably should have made the toilet light just TL.
Well, the thing is I know what BJJ is and I know what the toilet light is, and I think there's more to talk about with toilet light.
Oh shit! Okay,
right away.
That's wild. Because there's clearly more words in BJJ than there are toilet light. So how could it be more simple?
I know. I hope it comes up, and we'll see what. You know what? It'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine. This whole episode will be fine and not a disaster.
Yeah.
Next is, again, something that seems pretty self-explanatory. Not sure what we're going to get out of this, but it's Weenie Roaster. Second hot dog themed item that we've had on the wheel.
We're going to finish this list off here with sounds innocent.
No,
enough.
It doesn't.
My first spray tan.
It feels very charged. It feels...
Sure.
There's something off-putting about it, as if the act of getting a spray tan is something that needs to be celebrated. You know what I mean? Like,
yep.
My first...
I think it has a lot to say about society in general. So
that one's going to get really deep.
If that one comes up, we got lots to talk about.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Just saying.
Okay. Well, are you ready to spin this wheel, Kyle?
Spin that wheel.
Wow, it goes real fast, doesn't it?
Well, it goes real fast. I like it.
Okay.
I like looking at it spin. What are we going to get?
Oh.
Please don't be...
Oh, boy. So, we've got...
All right. We have selected the Pop It Pal.
Yeah. I might have to blur this on YouTube, dude. It's real gross.
Wow, holy, that's insane.
Literally holy.
This looks like a bar of soap that's loaded with Cheese Whiz, and it has multiple pores that you get to squeeze and like pop a pimple.
This is a crazy thing. It is what appears to be, like Kyle said, a silicone square that's got, what is that? Probably a dozen holes punctured in it that you fill up with pimple pus. God, if anybody doesn't like this, they've tuned out
really
so
gross.
Quickly.
I know, they're like, it's
this sucks.
I'm out of here.
Dude, oh fuck, bro. I didn't see the other products that are associated with it. Customers who viewed this item at the top, this is probably worse than the Pop It Pal itself. There is a novelty Popping Pimples Blackhead Toys ear-shaped pimple popping decompression acne blackheads fan remover fun toy. There's also
God.
There's also a nose at the top, and then a tiny little entity,
like a potato head.
Yeah.
What is that?
I don't know, but the ear. I am shocked.
I
right
agree.
Now.
Also, this was featured on Shark Tank.
Yeah, dude, I forgot to say something about that. The title officially is Pop It Pal. Featured on Shark Tank, the official pimple popping toy with refillable pimple pus. Peach? Does it have a flavor?
Oh my God.
Grab one for the perfect gift for the picker in your life. I don't like that slang.
God. Boy, Harlan, you sure know how to pick them. The first review, or actually it's not a review, it's a customer questions and answer if you want to scroll down to that.
Yeah.
Look at that top one there. Just read that one.
Can I buy it for gift? Sadly, no. If you're caught giving it as a present, you'll be arrested almost immediately. Somebody else, however, says, that's what I did. I bought it for my daughter. Yes, absolutely.
I'm reading the reviews now, and it's like, yeah, this is what I expected to be. Well, it smells a little odd, but I recommend it for people who are into this sort of thing. It's like, why did you buy it? You don't sound like you're into it. Like, disposable income guy is just like, hey, why not? I'll just buy this silicone fucking bar, fill it with Cheese Whiz and squeeze it.
I got $20 extra laying around. Oh, what's this thing?
Good Lord.
One of the other customer questions says, can I replace the pus with cheese? Somebody replies.
I mean, I was just kidding. So that's real.
That's real. Somebody replies.
Oh my God.
But why would you want to replace it with cheese, though, LMAO?
Wow. Can you replace the pus with lotion so when you pop, you can just use it to moisturize as well?
Oh, wait. Hang on. Okay. That conjured an image of how someone might use this product aside from it just being a fun gag gift where maybe, hear me out, it's somewhat in the shape of like a bar of soap, yes?
It is.
So.
Oh, I see where you're going with this. I'm walking down this path with you.
Fill
I
it,
think we're holding hands.
You fill it up, and then maybe it's an easy applicator for your lotion or soap. You
can moisturize on the go, baby. You don't need to do a whole squeeze and rub. You're out in public. You just need you're feeling a little dry. You just smack that thing on your face and just
it's for
get
when
in there.
It's for when you want to lotion parts of your body except for your hands. It is a lotion hand protector. You fill it up, and then you grab it and apply.
There's some practical usage of this fetish product.
Yeah.
You want to take a fetish toy into public. You want to use it. You're at the bar.
My God.
With the boys, and you're like, you know what, guys?
Check out my
new
pimple popper.
Let me just fucking blast some lotion onto me through this pimple popper. Anyone want to take a pop?
Okay.
It's fun for everybody.
I'm a little worried. We keep talking about like pimple popping as like a fetish, which it absolutely can be. But I'm also noticing a trend where people are buying this for their children. On top of that,
Other people.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I noticed this as well.
so one of the reviews, it's a 5-star reviews, and it's from Marcelo.
This is from Marcello.
Okay, we saw the same one.
I had this one queued up as well.
Okay, so it's titled "She Almost Killed Me."
Like, what is happening in this world?
Do you want to
Okay.
read it? I'll let you read it.
Sure. It's a 5-star verified purchase on Amazon. 6 people found this helpful. Let me get that out of the way.
Sure, yeah, that's
before I
really
read
important.
this. But it says, I gave this to both my daughters in the Christmas stoking. It's so gross, they almost killed me. They loved it.
I don't know what's happening.
I'm getting really. I know he meant stocking.
Yes.
He put it in the Christmas stocking. It's so gross. They almost died, and then they almost killed him because they loved it. I don't know. I don't understand what's happening
This
here,
is like
but-
a conflicting series of events because it almost sounds like at first they got it and they hated it so much and it grossed them out so much that then they were like, why did you get this for us? I want you to die. But then they loved it. Oh, Kyle's.
dude, I just read something that made me
Oh,
just-
boy. I'm really curious what it is.
2 comments down. 2 comments down. Entertaining, but not what I anticipated. I'm gonna need you to read that one. I can't do it. It's a 4-star review from Ariel.
Oh, Ariel. Oh, okay.
It's another verified purchase. Let's just point that out. These are verified owners
Yes.
of this product.
And this one, actually, 7 people found it helpful. I don't know what.
Wow, that's shocking to me.
Okay, so the title is entertaining, but not what I anticipated. First off, I love watching pimple popping videos, so I was really excited for this to come in the mail. The pus, that's not how you spell pus, I think that looks like puss, has almost a banana smell. It comes
And that's what's got me.
Oh, really? The banana smell is what got you.
I couldn't imagine that shit coming out and smelling like banana.
It comes pre-filled and ready to pop. Popping it was more difficult than I anticipated. Oh, so you have to be skilled, apparently.
You have to,
You really
you have to have a little bit of finesse
You gotta practice at home first.
to get that banana pus out.
It was really satisfying to pop, but it's very entertaining, and the fact that you have to work for it makes it more enjoyable. Oh yeah, baby.
Oh my god.
Rather than it being short-lived. Okay, this person has a pimple popping fetish. We
Yes.
found the sex pest.
And no shame by get your rocks up however you do, but like this is a rough thing to encounter on the internet.
God, dude.
What'd you see?
Oh God, the last one that's viewable on this page. This is what really grosses me out. Somebody, another verified purchase.
Oh no!
Do you want to read this one?
Fine, I'll do it. It's a 5-star review.
It is nameless. The user is nameless, and I think I know why.
It's just Amazon customer.
They didn't want their Christian name on this.
Once again, a verified purchase, so Amazon knows who this person is. It's probably on a watch list. It says, dude, yes. If your pimple goo is too soft, load the fake skin and pop it in the fridge for half an hour. You're welcome.
Oh, woo, bro.
3 people found that helpful.
Bro.
Once again, no shame. If this is your thing, that's your thing. But like, I'm just experiencing it. I mean, I'm ingesting this information.
That's the thing about fetishes, especially ones that are like on the line of like, is this okay to talk about in public or not?
Right. Generally sexy versus kind of in the behind closed doors kind of vibe.
Yeah, where because those boundaries don't exist or are very blurred, people who find this stuff disgusting and then come across it in real life, they're not taking into account how other people might see this as gross or disturbing. And that's the big problem with fetishes like this, is what I'm trying to say. Consider how maybe other people might have a phobia around popping pimples.
I always just say it like as people are all down their own rabbit holes, you know, and they're just in their own world with that kind of stuff. Like I'm sure we each have something else. If we were to write a review on it, would gross someone else out.
Dude, these are some high quality JPEGs on this, by the way.
They went in.
God, this woman's fingernails are white. That's how hard she's pressing.
She's like really giving it a go.
Okay, I can't do.
We have to move on.
All right, let's spin that wheel.
Spin that wheel. It's a show that we're on.
Yeah,
singing that
light.
song. We got
light.
Toilet light, baby.
I remember now why I picked this. Immediately upon seeing it again. Kyle, do you want to describe what this thing looks like?
Do you want me to say the word?
I want you to say the word.
Okay. It's a toilet light, but it looks like a butt plug, right?
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Uh-huh.
It looks like a butt plug.
That is exactly why I put this on the list. Oh my God, I didn't look at the other photos. Are you looking at my screen right now?
Yes, I am. Hold on, I have to read the whole title. Let me rattle this off really quick. Okay.
Yeah, this SEO nightmare of a title.
SEO nightmare might be the alternate name of this podcast, I think. Okay.
Yeah, it is.
That's an inside joke for us. Okay, anyways, also, if you have any idea how SEO works and you look at the name of this podcast, you might feel some sympathy for us. Anyways, this product is called, in full, the original toilet light night tech gadget, fun bathroom motion sensor LED lighting, weird novelty funny birthday gag, stocking stuffers, gifts for ideas for him, her, men, boy, toddler, mom, papa, brother. That's the whole name of the product.
It's good for anybody.
Sister is notably not included. We want to leave sister out of any sort of joy from this toilet light. No sisters.
No brother-in-law, no father-in-law, no relation by marriage or...
The fact that they're not explicitly included, given that the list establishes a list of explicit inclusiveness, we can imply everyone that is not listed is excluded.
Sorry, you don't get this butt plug light. Okay, so the photos, the product photos. So the first one shows 9 of them. Is that the right math? No, 8 of them.
Sure.
It's 8. It's 8 of them. But I think it's just displaying the different colors that maybe it rotates through, and then the device that holds it in place. The second one, just they put a toilet in the middle. The third one, for this item that, again, looks exactly like a butt plug, is a quad photos of 4 different families presenting the butt plug light to a child, a grandma, a grandpa, maybe a gay couple, and then a father-daughter.
My favorite one is the one you labeled as the gay couple, because I think it's just a very close father and son, and it's like, here you go, Dad. I know you've really been wanting this. And he's like, man, I feel, thank you so much.
I've always wanted my butthole to light up like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
And you know what? I'll think of you, son, when I'm being lit up like a Christmas tree.
That's the other thing. As much as this looks like a butt plug, they also look like those old 1960s
big Christmas lights.
Yeah.
You're so right. It's a weird hybrid. It's oddly nostalgic.
Yeah. Well, why? This is the second photo where it's paired during Christmas time. They're really trying to get you to buy this for Christmas.
You're right. What if you just hang a bunch of butt plugs up on your house on a string instead?
Hey, Jim, love what you did with the lights this year. Those are some interesting looking lights you've got up there. They're quite large.
Yeah, we really leveled up this year.
You can wear these lights.
So I have to confess to you. My family does a white elephant every year, and as the years have gone on, the gifts have gone into the toilet. As I think you know where this is going, but there was a gift a couple years ago. Someone brought not the toy light, as I'm now seeing this is called. It was something else that wrapped around the bowl that lit the whole thing up, and like it was actually kind of a hot item at my family Yankee swap. You know, people grabbing things. You know, infinite steel rules. People wanted that late night toilet light because I see on the about this item that it does improve your sleep to have. Tired of having your sleep interrupted because of the bright light in your toilet or bathroom? As if people regularly have a bright light in their toilet.
Hey, also this benefit. Have you ever wanted your toilet to look awesome? Like what? Not really. Have you ever wanted your toilet to look like Slimer from Ghostbusters puked all over it?
Kind of, actually.
Okay, I'll give that one to you.
After a night of drinking absinthe, I got pretty close. But I think I can finally achieve it with the toy light.
I am a little confused, though, because on the box, what looks like to be the lighting element is very, very small, whereas the images of the butt plug...
I just realized what it is, dude. It's not the light. It's the fucking backlit toilet seat.
Oh my god, it's an optical illusion.
It's not a butt plug. It's just a toilet. We're good, people.
Whoa.
We're good.
Whoa. What a wild...
That's what that is. It's showing you how the light emanates from your royal throne at night.
I'm either the dumbest person alive.
No.
Okay.
Hey, you asked me what it looked like to me, and I said the exact same thing you were thinking.
That is true.
Are we just sex pests? Is that what's happening?
I mean,
is that all this is?
We set this episode up on the wrong foot, unfortunately.
We're trying not to do cusses. We're trying to be cleaner boys, and yet all we can see is sexy things.
Sex objects. Wow. Okay, so...
What a revelation.
Okay, for the audio listener, we really do need to clarify, because when you look at the images...
We really do.
When you look at the images presented of the toilet light, the very first one are these things that look... I mean, they look more like eggs. Like they're egg-shaped. Yeah, and they have...
Eggs on, like, glowing mounts.
And there's, like,
something.
a light underneath, but it looks like it's emanating from within. And because there's a shadow, like, they look sort of semi-transparent. It's a weird optical illusion. But it's like the two ladies that are facing each other, and you see two ladies, but some people see a vase. It's this, but at the bottom, with what it looks like the base where this light sits on. That's what the bottom looks like. That is the toilet. It looks like
a mount.
That is the toilet bowl, and the light is emanating off of the open lid, and it's giving it this 3-dimensional illusion,
like eerie 3D glow.
Whoa. Okay. Well, wow. Honestly, I probably shouldn't have said anything just to get some engagement.
Hey, you know what? If you're watching this and you feel up to it, just put a comment in that just says something about the toy light and about like take a hard stance.
Yeah.
Really dig your heels in about the toy light. Like,
all right, let's move on. Let's do another one.
Let's do another one.
Right,
let's do another one.
Spin that wheel. Here we go.
Spin that wheel.
What are we getting? VAT of Lube, dude.
Oh, we did it.
Yes. Okay. This is what spurred this whole concept off.
Oh, so you're like well versed on what this is.
Yes, because I said in the last episode I did with John.
Yes.
Somebody posted this on TikTok. That's how I found this and saw this, and I immediately went there to make sure it was not a fudge, that somebody didn't.
Sorry, I just clicked ahead. Sorry, keep going.
This it's lube. It's personal lubricant. I mean, we're staying on theme here, right? with the
We
getting
are.
a little raunchy.
This is supposed to be our non-raunchy, non-gross episode. And
That's all it's been.
Everything has been disgusting.
So it is personal lubricant for yourself. It is a brand.
Yeah.
It is a brand called Lube Life. Water-based personal lubricant, lube for men, women, and couples, non-staining, 8 fluid ounces. This is a great product. It's everybody should, you know, if you want to spice up things, or if maybe you're having some problems, get some lube. There's nothing to be ashamed of here. But it comes in many different ounces. And that's where
Yes,
the
it
real
does.
magic lies. Kyle, have you clicked on any of the other fluid ounce options?
I lost my mind when I already interrupted you with my laughter once. I'll just let you click through and talk through the sizes for the audio listener.
So they come
Because the
in.
visual listener can probably already see what's coming down the road.
Oh, I am waiting for the audio, YouTube video to put any other thing on there until we get to it. But
Oh my god. Okay.
for the listener and for you, Kyle, before you saw this listing, I mean, how much lube do you think you'd be able to buy in one container? How big?
Okay. So the name VAT of Lube made me think of Beer Fest and think about brewing beer. Like that,
Sure.
like a beer brewing thing. And I was like, that's ridiculous. And you know what? I know that it still is, but I can't believe how close we're going to come here.
Hey. Okay, so there are multiple ounces. We've got 4 fluid ounces. That's your travel size when you really need to get one out. Maybe when you're
Yeah.
30,000 feet in the air.
Your own personal Mile High Club.
Yes, we've got 8 fluid ounces. That's just twice as
That's
much.
4 ounces to freedom. Sorry,
We've got 12 fluid ounces. Again, just 4 more ounces. Maybe you need a little bit more. Maybe 8 ounces is not enough. You go through that too much with your partner.
maybe it's an international flight.
Maybe it's a
don't know.
long flight. Maybe it's on a sleeper car train and you're going across.
Sure. Maybe, yeah, you got a lock on the door and you're going
to town.
12-hour train ride. Yeah, you need some time to yourself. You better go for that 12 ounce.
Now, logically, the next size would be 16 or maybe 24. No. We jump all the way up to 32 ounces. Now, all of the bottles look pretty much the same. The 32 ounce one has a pump on it, so that's great.
It's heavy. You don't want to. You should just like pump
Yeah, this
that thing.
goes on a
Be good.
counter on full display
Yeah.
somewhere.
This is proudly displayed on your mantle.
yeah, I'm a Lube Life fan.
I'm a lube man. Okay, love me or hate me, I'm a lube boy. Okay.
So then again, the logical next size would probably be something like 64 ounces.
Sure.
No, it jumps to a whopping 7,040 fluid ounces. And it is quite literally what looks like a toxic waste barrel of lube.
It looks like the grease barrel behind the Chinese restaurant by my old house
Yeah,
that
it's
they
the
used to
stuff
keep.
they get rid of grease with.
That's what it looks like. Yeah.
The photos of the products, though, are what are really, really great because they just straight up Photoshop this vat of lube into the most wild images.
Like we're don't worry, we're good. We will not be running out. Like there's a vat of lube in the living room next to the television while a couple watches pornography. It is incredible.
Then we've got this fun guy.
Swimming pool.
A guy is going down a water park slide, and next to him in the other slide is the vat of lube.
They're best friends.
Yeah, it's like a buddy cop movie. Okay, but this
I would watch that. Oh my god.
so that is not the wildest one.
I also just love the about this item section. There are 2 bullet points that are really sticking out at me because I think it's like interesting marketing. One is last as long as you do. That's inherently correct. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can't be wrong with that advertising. That is 100% correct. The last one is that it is pure as the driven snow. And it's touting its natural ingredients.
Okay.
Which is oddly sexual, just to say that.
These are the other photos that I don't know if they still show up on the product page, but this one isn't even. This is the actual VAT. This one is not showing up on Amazon right now. I had to find it on Reddit. This is the VAT I was talking about. It's not 7,040 fluid ounces. This is 275 gallons.
I just wonder. I have so many questions. The final photo makes it look like they're dropping like a shark tank, like the
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
a shark
what are
cage,
those-
like a
those
protective
cages?
shark cage.
Yeah.
That you go to like
Why
observe
is it in
sharks.
the water at all?
Why
are they? And then there's another guy skydiving with like, what is happening? Why is everyone taking this lube everywhere?
So there is.
I don't understand.
There are 4 photos on the screen that Kyle is looking at. The first one is the VAT. It is a big, giant, square, industrial looking. Like, it looks like this is how it shows up at the bottling plant from the lube factory for them to put into different containers. It is like, this is the raw lube that you get. Because it's encased in metal bars.
Yeah, no, it's very fortified
for transport.
for sure.
The second photo next to it is a guy who has it on one of those skis that you use to work out, like to do sprints, weighted sprints. The third one, it's just skydiving. It's just tumbling through the air.
And they're like, we're bringing this with us. We're risking our lives. We're going to jump out this airplane, but we're bringing our best friend.
VAT
This
of
lube.
The VAT of Lube is the one that's actually filming them.
Dude,
It's got a GoPro attached to it.
I'm thinking if they fail to deploy the parachute on the VAT of Lube, a small community in the middle of Arizona is going to have a real rough time.
Toast, dude. Just absolutely.
It's gone.
And then the last image is
my
a guy that
God.
is fishing on what is an inflatable boat. I don't know how he got this VAT of Lube out here. And
Yeah, would have sunk that thing.
yeah, the angle of it looks like he's hiding evidence. It looks like he's like trying to get rid of this VAT
Oh
of
my
Lube.
God. 175-gallon VAT of Lube for nearly $10,000. There's an album of a band I used to listen to a lot that was always "How Much Land Does a Man Need" was the name of the album. And now I ask everyone, with God as my witness, how much lube does a man need?
What is the math on that, right? That was 275 gallons. I mean, how much
many boners grease?
Yeah, how much lube do you need for each session?
I feel like we're about to enter like not the social network. What's that sitcom where they're talking about
yeah, Silicon Valley. Yeah.
Yeah, even if he's jerking 2 at a time, there are 800 guys in that room, so that's 400 times whatever the mean jerk time is.
The what?
Mean jerk time. I mean, it doesn't matter, but hypothetically, time is equal to 400 total jerks at a 2-dick rate.
Unless Ehrlich jerks off 4 guys at a time, and then we can cut that in half.
How would he do 4 guys? He's got 2 hands, so that's 2 dicks at a time, right?
Look, you have 2 guys on either side with their dicks tip to tip, so you're going full length. 4, see?
Oh, from the middle out. That does make sense.
Like 2 shake weights.
Silicon Valley, thank you. One of the finales where they talk about the middle out compression. I feel like we're getting to the math of here. I don't know if we can really do that and keep this not safe for work.
I mean, we're definitely pushing it. We've already cursed, but
We already did a cuss.
I'm just trying to imagine, like, okay, how many times does a person pleasure themselves? How much lube? Are you even gonna be able to use all of this lube in a lifetime?
Yeah, that's my question. Is it literally lube life is like literal? Like you buy this lube and it's for life?
I
Like,
don't
does it
think
last? Are there preservatives? Does it spoil? Does it turn like a weird yellow
Right.
color?
Yeah,
eventually?
What's the
And
shelf
you go,
life?
now it smells like Oh, you know what it is, dude? Once this turns yellow and it goes all bad, that's what they use to fill the pus thing from earlier. It smells like banana,
wow.
and it gets a little thicker. Yeah, that's what they do with it. It's we come full circle on that.
Okay, well, I don't want to read these reviews because
Yeah, I saw some titles and I'm like,
I like it.
my husband and I love it.
The lube burned my wife and hand after 5 minutes, and she also got internal burn. Her hand became red after 20 minutes. Yeah, maybe maybe do a spot test before you just start dumping it on your private parts.
Oh my god! Yeah, you have the whole vat on the bed. It's a whole thing.
I don't know what happened. I cannonballed into this thing, and all of a sudden, I've got a rash.
I imagine you sit in the corner of the room, like almost like watching too. It's like this ominous thing that's always there.
Let's do one last one because we haven't hit one of yours yet. And here we go. Spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel. It's not gonna be BJJ.
Oh, but it's the other one, dude.
My first spray tan.
Oh, Kyle. This was the one that you said was gonna be crazy.
I have a lot to say about this. I think it has a lot to say about society, and I think you'll understand.
I'm so mad immediately.
The reason it's a prank and why it's funny is because of the social norms that exist that forced this to be produced. So can you please just talk through it a little bit
It
here?
was inevitable that this would have been made at some point. I knew my first, it didn't sit well with me from the beginning because now I'm realizing what it is. It's like, weren't there a product, a line of children's toys called My First, like...
Yeah. Oh, yeah, totally. My first baseball bat.
Yeah, My First spray tan is... Now, I'm kind of confused. You might have to walk me through this here. Is that does the baby that's on the box come in it? Is it like a doll? I cannot tell if that baby is real.
Sorry, let me walk you through this. That baby on the box is just a model.
Okay.
That's showing you what the outcome of this product can be. You and your baby in particular, can look this good and Hollywood ready.
Like a Greek bronzed god.
If you could look at the name of the brand.
Oh my god. No.
This
can't
a
be.
total farce. It's just like
Seymour Butts.
when I saw this, I did a laugh and then I immediately started crying for society because this is a joke, but it exists because of like the way our pop culture and our just a society in general expects us to look, and we immediately imprint it upon our children.
I was thinking the children's pageants.
Honey Boo Boo?
Yes, that's the wild part about this is that this product is a joke, but those children that go to those beauty pageants get spray tans.
They live it, dude. And that's why it's so sad and infuriating while equally funny that this product is like, yeah, it's like this reality is a thing. This happens. But it's also like a joke. But the thing is, it's a thing you can buy. So is it actually practical? Does it work?
Yeah, that's what I want to. Yeah. Because
let's look at some I honestly didn't look at any reviews or anything. So I think we should just
okay.
take a look.
Well, it's also weird because on the back of the box, they have a professional looking spray gun for spray painting.
Yeah.
And then what looks like either one of those roadside water cones, orange things, or a Gatorade.
It looks like something you would dump on a dump on a coach after a championship.
Just here's your spray tan.
Yeah, good job, bro. You did it.
Okay.
I'm really into It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and they have a joke about this as well, where Dee and Mac get a baby. And they're like, we could make money off this baby. They take it to talent agencies, and they're like, well, your baby's white. So, and they're like, okay, let's go get her the spray tan and, this whole thing. So this is just feeding into that as well.
You know what I think it is? I don't even think there's anything in the box.
Oh, it's just an empty box?
I think it's just an empty box. And then you put some real gift inside of it. Yes. Okay.
Oh,
wow. I did not know how deep the prankster world went. That you could just...
How much do you pay for this box?
$9. I was wondering why it was so cheap.
Well, it's free with Prime, so I'm like, or free shipping with Prime. So I'm like, wow, shipping's gonna cost an arm and a leg.
You could subscribe and save, dude. Keep buying this thing.
Yeah, you want to really prank all of your friends with
Forever.
this? Ever?
I mean, the deeper implications, as you mentioned, Kyle, are that the fact that
Of course. I love that people are finding joy in this, but it is hearkening back to the standards society is laying upon our youth, and you know what? Frankly, the forgotten millennial generation.
Okay, see, I'm seeing there's a wide variety of prank gift boxes. This is baby's first gambling set. There's one for my first fire.
My first fire.
Exhaust barbecue.
Just go back there. Like, we have to examine what's on the box. I'm like noticing some things.
Okay.
That I didn't look at. First off, just look at the lower left corner.
The baby.
Just
get a full-on spray in seconds with this industrial spray gun as used by firefighters and the military. Turbocharged Easy Spray 3000.
just imagine like this like military grade spray tan cannon blasting your newborn to make sure they look Hollywood ready.
There's a speedometer next to it that is
The PSI meter.
Oh, it's
like,
PSI,
showing you,
yeah.
like,
it is
pressure.
redlining to 220 PSI. We are pinging this needle, dude.
Also, scrolling up a little bit, it says no stains, as once it's on the skin, it will never come off. Now, please read the first little item there on that.
Oh my God, no.
Yeah, no, it's good.
It's
good.
Wow, so this is like new. This is
also a political jab.
This is a new product, relatively, in the last 6 years. It says, rated 5 stars by our one and only customer, Mr. Trump.
Which is a spray tan for babies, my people. It's also a versatile spray gun that can also be used to paint fences. So when you're done blasting your toddler,
take it out back. Freshen up the fence.
hey, finish off that fence that you've been putting off.
I mean, I think we have to end there.
The mystery of BJJ will
live on.
continue.
We will get there at another time.
So what would you buy? What's the most practical thing? I think the Pop It Pal thing you suggested is actually pretty useful.
Well, I'm a pragmatic person. You know, I would never
Sure.
buy something that I'm not going to get daily use out of. And I also have talked up the VAT of Lube for weeks.
Sure.
So I can't really be a contrarian and not pick VAT of Lube. Okay. I mean, I again, and also it is the one that I think you would get the most use out of, whether you're single or with a partner.
That's true. And you are a landowner, so you have plenty of land for it to run free.
Yes, as all vats of lube are known to do.
So that will be a free range vat of lube. It's going to a good home.
Well, and I also I don't have a Costco membership, but I do like the idea of buying bulk anything of a utility item that is annoying. When you run out, you're like, oh man, I can't believe I ran out of toilet paper. Now I got to
spend money on that again.
Yeah, I buy toilet paper like that. I'll buy a giant box of it. I've had the toilet paper I have right now. I've had for months. It's great.
Once again, you're a landowner, so you can let that shit run free on your land. I'm also pragmatic, but in a different way than you. I've reached a certain
You hate sex.
Age. I hate sex.
I would never use VAT of Lube.
Smell lube again, especially if it's banana scented. Oh wait, I'm getting my Pop It Pal.
Yeah. God, please don't mix those two up, for the love of God.
My big thing with the vat of lube is what if you drop something in there that spoils the entire thing? That's $10,000 that you have to really keep it protected.
Oh man, I dropped a handful of pennies in my lube. Now it smells like iron. Damn.
Can I also ask, are you just scooping it out with a spoon?
A ladle. It would have to be a ladle, right?
Laying on top of it and in. I'm buying the toilet light, as it were.
Right, okay.
Because I'm someone who pees a lot in the middle of the night. And you know what? Sometimes I don't want to get blinded by the light. I'll take the toilet light, let that heavenly glow lure me to the toilet in the middle of the night.
Right, like one of those womp womp fishes that lures its prey.
Yeah, the angler fish.
I'm surprised that we not once have we made the a reference to Look Who's Talking. I think it's Look Who's Talking, where the kid is afraid of the toilet and the toilet talks.
Totally.
And it turns into a monster.
For me, it's also like, you make sure there's nothing in there before you sit on it. Maybe there's a water weasel or maybe an aardvark got in there. I don't know. There's a lot of weird
centipedes.
Sure. There's a lot of loose roaming animals that find their ways in the toilets in the middle of the night. And I just...
Alligators, for example.
Yeah. I want to make sure I don't get no toilet gators lapping at my goods.
All right. I think that's as good a place as any to end this episode. Please subscribe, follow, like, if you have the means. Patreon we're over there. We're working on exclusive content for you guys.
Please put us through college, for God's sake.
So, yes, thank you so much. Appreciate you watching and listening, and we'll see you next time. And also, good luck out there.
And everyone wanted to know which president was the true throat goat. And
okay, I do remember this.
And they are all some sort of eldritch monsters of yore, right?
Yes.
She was also selling videos of her farting in the jar.
I hate this so much. I hate everything about this.
yeah.
Security Starboard.